Hey there, welcome back to East Texas Live. East Texas Live is bringing the fair to you. So far, we've looked at some of the food, some of the exhibits, and today you'll see one of the many live shows at the Texas State Fair. And this is a Canadian acrobat duo. They're a married couple. And the day we shot this, just so you know, it was 96 degrees out and they were dying, but the show must go on. So they abandoned their big stage that was in the direct sunlight so they could do their act in the shaded street in front of their stage, which coincidentally lived up to their name, the Street Circus. While the epic food and carnival rides get much of the attention outside the fair, once you're in the State Fair of Texas, you'll notice the live shows draw huge crowds. The State Fair of Texas has amazing shows, and they stagger the show times so that something incredible is happening on a stage at all hours of the day. So let's go to the Fringe Stage, snuggled up against the shadow of the Cotton Bowl, and meet the Street Circus. We're here with Kim and Daniel from the Street Circus at the Texas State Fair. How long has the Street Circus been flipping around?
Well, we've been going for about 13 and a half years. You know, it's the entire length of the time we've been married, so it's been a lot of fun, a lot of travel, a lot of performing all over the world. Shows like this for people just like you in Texas. It's great.
All right, Kim, how did y'all get started?
So I was a figure skater when I was a kid, and then I kind of just fell into the circus. Dan here started when he was real young, just a kid, and then we met along the way and formed the Street Circus so that we could travel the world together, see each other, perform together, and yeah, we never looked back.
This acrobat couple only asks that you applause when they do something you cannot physically do, which means most of us will be clapping a lot. What's different about performing at the Texas State Fair?
I'll tell you, the first thing that we noticed when we came here was the people. The people are ready to have a great time. They're happy. They're at the State Fair, so they're just like, they're geared to go. It's really easy. They're loving it. They're laughing at everything, and they say it's really unique what we bring to the fair. That's one of the most common comments we've gotten. It's like, it's really unique, and we love it, but just it's the people make these shows so wonderful and so easy. We're having a great time so far.
So where are y'all from, Kim?
I'm originally from Chicago in Illinois, but together we live now in Winnipeg in Canada.
And you're from Canada?
Yes, sir, Winnipeg, Canada. It's a little colder there than it is here right now. So if you could turn down the thermostat, James, we'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, I have no control over that. What do y'all do in the other 11 months a year?
Well, we do pretty much everything. We do like arts festivals, cruise ships, theaters, corporate events, more fairs, basically anything that needs a comedic acrobatic show. We get there and we do the show for, again, people all over the world.
Anything different about performing in Texas versus the other places you go?
Yeah, no, we just had, the audiences have been amazing. They've been so kind and really easy to laugh, and just, we've been having an amazing time here.
You can say it's hot.
It's been very hot. Yeah, it's been very hot. But they're hot along with us, so they can, they can see us, they can smell us. They enjoy us in many different 3D, 4D, 5Ds.
The State Fair of Texas is amazing because it feels like talent and entertainment like this is happening all over the place, on top of the music, on top of the rides, on top of the car show, on top of the livestock show, on top of the museums, on top of the food. Okay, if someone is coming to the State Fair and they want to see you, where do they find you?
We're at the Fringe Stage every day at 12:30, 2:45, and 5. We have two other great acts with us, Mighty Mike and Sarah Twister. They're also like circus-style performers, contortionists, strongmen. Really, you can just make a whole day of staying right in the stage, and it's a fantastic place to be.
And remember, all of these entertainment acts are Big Tex approved. And the cool part about so many of the live entertainment and exhibits is there's no additional cost. Yeah, you can spend a lot of coupons on food and ride and games, or you could also spend 0 coupons and get hours of entertainment at the State Fair of Texas just for the price of admission. If you like some of the tricks you saw during this report, it's just a small sample of the tricks they have posted online. You might want to check it out.